Well, Governor, you've got a border-to-border road program you're rolling out. Tell me about this. What's this all about?
Well, we were in town this morning, and we have actually a very major proposal that we wanted to bring public this morning, and had a good group of people gather up to hear about it. $2.5 billion statewide, border to border, in 2013-15. And since you were an appropriations guy, you know that's a big
that's
number.
A lot. That's a lot.
And
that's going to get some attentions of some people in your party.
well, it is, and maybe I should bring up right away, what the context of this is. That does include our federal highway funds, but it is mostly state funds, and I think you almost have to emphasize right away that this is one-time investments that come out of our cash reserves. These are dollars that we have in the bank right now. And we feel that this is the appropriate use of our cash reserves. We are not creating any ongoing, lingering obligations. This is our chance to catch up on some of these important investments around the state.
If you drive the road between Watford City and Williston, what does this mean to you?
Well, I think it means that you're probably going to see a 4-lane highway there pretty soon. And, we're going to go out west and talk to them specifically about that. But we've created a special, brand new, first ever $1 billion enhanced road and highway fund. And we want to use those funds for special projects like 4-laning, bypasses, and extraordinary state maintenance on state highways. And those are things that I think really is where we need to catch up, and this is our big chance to do it.
Got to do my job here, so I'll ask you two of the questions that one from your side of the aisle more likely will come your way, which is you say it's one-time cost, but we have to maintain these. What's your answer to those?
Well, in many cases, on state highways, once you rebuild it to a specification that is correct for that highway, that will handle the 110,000 pounds, then maintenance we can handle in our regular DOT budget from biennium to
through
biennium.
Gas tax and what comes in.
Yeah, exactly. And also on the county and township road front, we have created this special initiative in our last budget of putting state dollars directly into county and township roads. No state or no local match required, and that's unprecedented. We have never done that before. Mm-hmm. But these roads out there, they don't need a little maintenance. They literally need to be rebuilt. They need to be higher, they need to be wider, they need to have a bigger base, because they're handling a lot of heavy loads. And once we get them to that point, then the counties will be able to handle maintenance themselves.
One from my side of the aisle that might come your way. Well, what took so long?
Well, I think it's not something that hasn't been happening. We proposed, in our budget proposal in 2010 in my budget address, these new initiatives, the Oil and Gas Impact Fund, the County and Township Special Roads Fund, and $228 million of new special state spending, with no federal match. These were all new initiatives. That money is being, spent right now on our roads and highways out there, and we are catching up to it. It is being invested in the right places.
What does Francis Ziegler and others that are on your staff tell you in relation to if you give him this pot of money and say, go get this thing built, do this work? Are the contractors out there to do it?
Yes, I believe they are. We had that question, a couple of years ago even, and we have seen a lot of contractors coming in to North Dakota from other states. Our own contractors have beefed up their capabilities, and the work is getting done. So, it's definitely very manageable.
Governor Dalrymple, you're running for governor. If people want to know more about your race for governor, Don't give me that look. You got to know the website by now. Come on. Okay.
Dalrymple for governor.
There. Just Google it if nothing else. You can find it that way.
Dalrymple for governor.
All right. So you will be in Castleton this weekend.
Absolutely, and not only that, I'm going to have a bunch of children and grandchildren there, and we'll be at the front of the parade.
All right, Jack, is always good to talk to you.
Okay,
Thanks
a
for
lot.
popping by.
Yeah, see you.
When we